I'm a 4th generation farmer.
Blake and I were on the same call staff for a long time, and that's how I knew him. I knew him from Facebook, and that was it.
And he makes a plate for dinner, and he walks in my office, he spills the fucking plate all over the floor. First time he walks in my office. So he pulls up, and the door on the trailer is open. And I'm like, that dumbass just left the fucking trailer going.
You don't believe me. So you're telling me you swear that Joe Burrow follows you on Instagram?
Yes.
He changed his name.
Yes, what? Say that.
I swear.
Yeah.
I swear.
But Blake is a really special part of our family. But he's funny. I mean, God dang, it's Tommy boy made over.
As Blake was with us when we were just another outfit.
I'm Blake Poppe. I'm from western Nebraska. This is my 6th year guiding here at Stanfield Hunting Outfitters. I farm in Nebraska. I farm corn, soybeans, edible beans, so like black beans, pinto beans, navy beans, wheat, and sometimes millet. It's all family farm. I'm a 4th generation farmer. My grandpa's grandpa started it, and my grandpa farmed, and my dad farmed, and then obviously that's what 4th generation means. But I have my brother's back out of college on the farm now, and we got our very own Josh Stoner helping on the farm too. Yeah, it's I enjoy farming a lot. It's about like waterfowling. It's a lifestyle. It's a passion. Test your limits a lot like guiding, but I don't want it to be the one that ends the farming generation. So it's stressful, and got to keep her moving. Yeah, farming's a lot like guiding. You can control what you can control, and you need to excel at that. But other than that, it's up in the hands of the man above. So you gotta hope and pray. Hope and pray it works. Both of them.
Blake and I were on the same call staff for a long time, and that's how I knew him. I knew him from Facebook, and that was it. And we got to the point we were looking for a guide, and I posted in this Facebook group, hey, we need somebody November to January.
I had just graduated college, and I was farming with Dad, and he told me to get a job in the winter. And that's when Jeff and Andy were looking for a guide, so I came down here and been doing it ever since. So he thought it was perfect because I goose hunted and screwed off in the winter anyways. So he said he might as well get paid to do it anyway. But yeah, it worked out pretty good for a farming career. So
we were having chicken spaghetti out here the first night that he got here. Makes his plate, got spaghetti all over it and whatever else. Jeff called him into his office. Well, Blake just comes in there holding his plate like this.
And he makes a plate for dinner, and he walks in my office, he spills the fucking plate all over the floor. First time he walks in my office, I thought, God dang, what a schlep rock. I mean, he spills shit all over the place. And he laughed and stuff. He goes, yeah, Dad says I fuck up stuff all the time.
And he goes to sit down on the arm of a love seat. And when he does, his chicken spaghetti goes like this, onto the floor. Shit goes everywhere. And that was Blake Poppe. Like that, he said, you know, like he's got this saying, like, it could be raining titties and I would get hit with a dick. That's pretty much Blake Poppe in a nutshell. It can be raining titties and he will get hit with a dick. So he goes to sit down and just fucking chicken spaghetti. Whoop. I don't know how he did it. Still don't know. To this day, he didn't hit it with the other hand. It was like he intentionally just went and it goes everywhere, and he just looks down at it, shakes his head and said, well, fuck. He hadn't been here an hour.
His dad was right. That boy has fucked up more things But I love that boy like my own son. And I'm gonna tell you this much right now. He's getting married this year, and I'm gonna cry at his wedding just like I did the boys, because he means that much to me. He's such a good kid. And he's got such a good heart, and he's funny, and he says things that are so just quick and witty.
Out and we're taking back roads. I get out to pee. I'm peeing, and she goes, "Don't you know it's a felony?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, drinking and driving, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "No, grown man hole, little boy's pecker." And I looked at her and I was like, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, how'd you know? My favorite hunting memory, we went into this field. It really just felt like another hunt. We found geese in the field. We were gonna go set up, and we shot 120 Canada geese in like 27 minutes, and that was something I didn't expect, and it was wild. It's probably the best memory I've ever had here. It was Zach, Andy, and I all guiding. We had a lot of fun with them in that field that morning. Just one of them mornings that you just can't explain. They came from the right way. They didn't turn. They just did it all wave after wave. I remember one time Zach was running picking up geese out in the middle of the spread and was running into the layout blind, and Andy was calling the shot right behind him as soon as he was out of the way, because those geese just followed him right in the spread. It just couldn't do nothing wrong. I think also within that, pretty close to that day, one of the funny stories, and Jeff tells it quite a bit, is when I guided a goose group by myself, and I drove all the way home with the side door open on the enclosed trailer.
I'm like, "Where are you at?" He goes, "I'll be there in 3 minutes. Let's go outside, Andy." So we walk outside to meet him, get in my truck, we're gonna go to Altus and go have a steak and a beer. So he pulls up and the door on the trailer is open. And I'm like, that dumbass just left the fucking trailer going. I said, "Blake, did you forget to close the trailer?" "No." "Oh." And there's a decoy in the parking lot and another decoy.
And had a trail of decoys all the way back to the duck field that he hunted in.
Left a trail of decoys all the way from the field to our lodge. That was pretty funny. Felt like a dipshit, but you live and you learn.
Him and Zach were really, really tight. So the first couple years that Blake came out here, Zach was still guiding full time. And it was called Team Tommy Boy. Zach's short, blonde haired, and then you got Blake, he's bigger, brown haired, and Chris Farley made over. So like when you saw those two together, it looked like Tommy Boy. It looked like Tommy Boy and David Spade. Like that's what it looked like. And they were really, really close. And I think they guided together, I think 2 years Blake was here, Zach was still guiding. And Blake was 22, 23 when he first started coming out here. And watching him mature has really been something, because this is his 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th year, I don't remember now, but he's really matured. And you know, he was kind of this carefree kid that came out his first year that was gonna, you know, spend his winter in Texas because it beat sitting on the farm watching it snow in Nebraska. And now his dad has passed away, so he's running the farm in Nebraska. He's engaged now.
Blake lost his dad a couple of years ago, and he'll call me and talk to me about stuff sometimes, and you know, I'll always be there for him, but he means a lot to me. And he's just like one of my boys.
Really, after Dad passed away, Jeff really became kind of a father figure in my life. You know, if I had life questions, we talked all the time. It really felt like I'm really close with my family. And Dad and Mom and my aunts and uncles and my grandpa always raised us that way. And I don't know, I came down here and I just got along with Jeff and Andy, and I mean, Zach and Andy are very in the top. Both of them are in my weddings. They're some of my best friends and always will be. I don't know if I can really explain how much they mean to me. They mean the world to me, the whole family and this place. And I don't think it's gonna be hard when I do have to leave, but you know, when I'm 55, maybe I'll be ready.
So speaking of family and aunts and uncles and that, is Joe Burrow family?
Yep, Joe Burrow's my cousin.
Explain me the family tree there.
Joe Burrow's grandma and my grandpa are first cousins, so really close. I'll ask them.
Ask them. That's their great aunt or some shit.
Shut the fuck.
Blake, listen, you go around telling everybody Joe Burrow's your fucking.
He fucking is.
Yeah. Has anybody met Joe Burrow yet? Has anybody seen anything from Joe Burrow?
I've seen pictures of Grandpa Laverne.
With Joe Burrow's parents.
I could stop Buc-ee's and took a picture with him when they was playing the game.
They went to the game together.
You know, are you? Does he follow you on Instagram?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, I looked and I didn't see it.
Well, I don't think you looked.
Look again.
Why?
Followed you on his
I just don't believe you.
You don't believe me. So you're telling me you swear that Joe Burrow follows you on Instagram?
Yes.
Hey, change his name.
Yes, what? Say that.
I swear.
Yeah.
I swear.
We're full
Let's go ahead and get proof.
Yeah. Pull it
Show
out,
us.
Blake.
You realize like
Whip
we
it
can
out.
check all this, right?
Phone's dead.
Does anybody follow you, Famous Ben, since you were playing?
To be fair, I don't follow my first cousins, so.
No.
You don't? Nobody?
Andy follows me.
Is that
I follow you.
Rick follows me.
Andy's just trying to call you.
You know, I realized the other day I don't follow some people in this room, and I didn't know that.
See? So is it really that big of a deal he doesn't follow me on Instagram?
Well, if he's your cousin, I follow my
Wheelbarrow
cousin.
follows you.
See?
Yeah.
Wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Max Burrow.
I lost cousins.
Who's Max Burrow?
Joe's cousin.
Well, tell me it's about Max. Do you actually know Max or just?
No, those are those kids.
No,
that
I'm
follow
Saying
those.
MU.
I'm not very close to him.
Those are those kids.
Not like I am
I
Joe.
love you to death, Blake, but you're so full of shit. Okay. Anyways, how are y'all hiding? Cousin
A-frames.
Joe. A-frames.
4 of them.
4 of them. The other group, Stoner, how are you hiding? A-frames. Andrew, how are y'all hiring?
Should I read you guys Gus, Stoner, and I's conversation from today?
Oh, he got on my ass today.
No, just hold on. This is hilarious. Because Stoner said they went to Guitars and Cadillacs last night, and he goes, wonder what kind of creatures they saw. Stoner said there were some smoke shows. He said, they've been caged up in Knox City too long. I've been there more times than their combined ages, and I've never seen a smoke show.
He told me today also, he got mad at me. He said, you're on my shit list, you and Andy. I go, what for? He goes, Andy especially. I said, okay, I'm good with that. Tell me what Andy did. He goes, well, first of all, it's not Bucky Nell's group, it's Gus West's group. I'm the one that I said, okay, I'll give you that. He said, I do expect a correction on that. I said, okay. So,
What was the other one?
I don't want to talk about bringing it out in front of everybody, Blake. It's about you.
Oh. You're working us too hard.
Yeah, that's not what he said. It's not even close to what he said.
That's what he told us.
Yeah.
He
Well,
probably
that's
said
his
that some bitch never answers the group text.
I don't remember.
Why? How many group texts do you have?
Fuck.
I hate group text. Do the Burrow family, y'all have a cousin's text? You know, y'all talk to Joe at halftime and shit?
I knew the game was canceled before you did.
Yeah. Don't you think Cincinnati's getting fucked on that deal?
Yes.
I think big time because
If they would have beat the Bills, they would have been in.
they would have been they're already the division champs, so Baltimore got screwed on that deal.
Right.
But they would have had a chance to at least be second place or first. Now, if they win their playoff game, they got to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd beat Buffalo. Buffalo would have had to go to Cincinnati. So I think they got fucked.
They did get fucked.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That's why I think it's all a ploy.
Do you?
The NFL's fixing shit. 100%.
Vegas is Vegas.
Now, the woke people are going on the NFL about a bunch of shit. They're gonna try to cancel the NFL. You
About
watch.
them fixing games?
No, about just people getting hurt. It's a dangerous sport. Well, fuck yeah, that's why they get paid millions of dollars. Panda
So is
Max.
wrestling.
Go Panda Max real quick. Maxine, I got a question for you. You got Max on camera yet? Max. In front of God and me, what do you honestly think the Cowboys do in the playoffs this year?
Win one game.
Win one game.
Yeah.
So you think there'll be one and done, and that's it, or they'll win one and then be done?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think wins?
The NFC?
The whole thing. You tell me your Super Bowl teams.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Eagles, Chiefs. Logan, what about you?
Eagles, Chiefs.
Lexi?
Hey, you can't just follow the guy next to you.
Okay.
Come on.
Josh Moore.
Chargers, Cowboys.
Andrew.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Cowboys, baby.
Chargers.
My pick is, before the season started, I took the Eagles and the Chargers. And Chargers getting healthy. I'm going to stick with that. I really don't think it's going to be Eagles. I'm going to go with San Francisco and San Diego. Or San Francisco and the Chargers. Josh Stoner, what about you?
Bills, Eagle.
Bills, Eagles. Let's go to the Slim Boy Blake.
I'm going to go Niners and Cousin Joe.
Who wins?
Cousin Joe. It's his year.
Revenge year.
Ben, go Dogs. Who do you
That's what
got?
I'm taking.
Who do you got, Ben?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs!
Who do you got for the
Don't
I
matter.
don't know.
He doesn't even know who's playing.
Lawson? What about you?
There.
I know, hold on, I know that Chiefs. You're worse than Rick Keller is.
Chiefs, Niners, Chiefs by 90.
Okay.
My name is Bree Winton, and I'm from Lubbock, Texas, born and raised. I'm the housekeeper. I clean everybody's rooms and get them ready for the hunting groups to come in. And as soon as they leave, I get to do it again and flip them and get them ready for the next group. My husband and I have a firewood company, and we provide and supply firewood for anybody and everybody around here. And I also have a rock chip repair company that my husband and I have. And other than that, I stay home and I'm a housewife. I'm an arts and crafts person. I'm artsy. I do string art. I do paintings. I crochet. That's about it. Take care of my animals. I got lots of dogs.
What Blake brings to Stanfield Hunting, Blake brings an extension of us everywhere he goes. He is a great representation of all of us as a family, and so are all the guides. Blake is we're getting into business in Nebraska, and Blake's going to be a part of that. We're moving business to Nebraska for next December and January. And so if you want to book a hunt and shoot some field ducks or some ducks on the Platte River, call me, because I should have openings still when this comes out, and I may not. But Blake's going to take care of that. Different than the other guides when it comes to that. And I love all my guides to death, and they mean it all, but Blake's been here a long time and has been a real big part of our family. I mean, he was in Zach's wedding. He's there for everything. Anytime something happens, and both the boys, Zach and Andy, are real close with him. Payne's even gonna fly to the wedding, I think. I mean, Blake's a big part of our family. He spent Christmases with us. He's just a good guy. It means a lot to us. And I'm serious about the 10 years. I hope I get 10 more years out of him, but I don't think I will. I think we're gonna do one more year, then we'll start Nebraska, and we'll be up there for, I hope, 20 or 30 more years up there running hunts together. But Blake is a really special part of our family. But he's funny. I mean, God dang, it's Tommy Boy made over. I mean, he is Chris Farley. I mean, he really is. He acts like him, he talks like him.
I'm down here on the scene of the crime. There's blood and dead geese everywhere.
You won't know if you should have been.
That's why the guy.
That's 5. I only have 47 more to go.
It's Roberto, tell Daddy.
Zach thinks your peppermint sucks.
Fuck you.
Look at Christmas in every cup, dickhead.
You would be a fucking communist if you don't like Christmas.
You're the real life Grinch.
Him and I have gotten a whole lot closer together, and he's like another brother to me. We've seen a lot of stuff. I mean, before the podcast, before anybody gave a shit about us, Blake was here, and that's how you can really tell where guys' intentions are, because Blake was with us when we were just another outfit, and now things have kind of blown up around us, and Blake's a good one. I would go to war with him any day of the week.
Do you want running Nebraska hunts or what?
No, I
What
was
are you
talking
saying?
more like maybe getting married.
Oh, good point. We better start this over.
That slipped my mind.
I keep forgetting. Late summer, early fall, I'm getting married. So decided I'm sick of being happy. I think it was time to quit doing that. So I'm getting married in August. 55 leading hunts out here. Andy will be 80. We'll have to go have a guide meeting at the retirement home.
Coming out in the field on the rascals racing.
Pull your oxygen tank down, Andy. We can't hear you.